Right, we are in Zaragoza, and those feet tell us something. The city is named after him, Caesar Augustus. And there is our friend, Caesar Augustus, in Zaragoza. And he's pointing the way. So here's an old Roman wall. And followers of my channel may know that I have a thing for carousels. And there's one in front of us, but it's not open right now. Yeah. Wow, this cathedral is quite large. Per Bambini. So this is a two-level one, which makes it a... You got a guess? Here we go. It makes it a... I forgot. In Zaragoza. And something interesting, apparently Pisa in Italy is not the only town with a tower that leans. This one is leaning also. It's next to the Basilica of the Virgen del Pilar. And we're in the Plaza de Caesar Augustus. And there's the Venetian carousel. And behind that is an actual Roman wall. Thanks. Sorry about that. All right, I still can't get over the reflection here. And you can't see them, but there's a bunch of bats flying by. And the word bat in Castellano is murciélago, which sounds very daunting and very appropriate for a flying rodent. But look at that reflection. Doesn't that add to the ambiance as well as the way I'm talking? Oh, there goes the bat. You might have seen that. We're leaving the performance of Mercedes Peña, I think, or something like that. I'll look it up. Pretty neat band. They had an accordion, which I started recording for my friend Joey Davila, who plays the accordion every time he's out. And then they pulled out some bagpipes and some drums and a bunch of other singers. So it became quite the interesting sound. With a bit of an Arabic twist or maybe a gypsy twist. And she said something about gallega. I don't know. There's a whole lot going on. But it's quite a good... You can hear it a bit in the background. Okay, still looking at Seo from the outside. You can see the embedded tile work in the building. That is a very Mudéjar style, as you can imagine. And then that tower there on the capilla is, notice all the tile work in there. It's quite large too. Look, the Virgen de Jamón. And according to this, I have entrances to the court of Aragón. So this building is Mozárabe, and it has another name that we'll find out shortly. But Mozárabe is the design. See the door we're walking in? How it has a circle on top and then straight lines. That's very typical of Moorish architecture. So when the kings of Aragon conquered this place, many of the artists were just kept on to design the stuff for the new people in charge. So that's where we are now. I now know where we are. We're in the Stadtpalast. Stadtpalast Aljaferia. So Aljaferia is a very Arabic sounding word because it is. And we're in the Palais de la Feria and the Palatio del Alfareria. Okay, we're going in they have 3 patios. Right now this is the patio most important. Oh, yeesh, look at this. Wow, look at this. All right, I'm gonna switch to 360 shortly because it's stuff all around me. I don't want to miss anything. Here is an even more amazing ceiling. All right, so we have a sardine sandwich here. One is hot, one is cold, one is not hot. Spicy. Is yours spicy ones? All right, and this is an elite. So what's inside is a sardine, pepper, and tomato, and right, here we are, eating on a tiny little street, or drinking on a tiny little street. We're having quite a good vermouth that's made by that woman right there, La Ceci. Me estás dando mucho más. I'm going very bad. Me estáis dando mucho más. Here we are in the Costa Ocho, across from the hotel, which is across the street. We're having our typical breakfast in Zaragoza. Coffee, tomato, and toast with ham. So this is a Roman theater from 2,000 years ago. And the debate goes on. Do we pay the $4 to go in or just look at it for free? Wait, it is free to go in. So 2,000 years ago, what has happened in 2,000 years? So that's 10 times the age of the United States. That's Jesus was born and died. Let's see what else has happened. People learn to read. People forget to read. Printing presses were invented. Heck, only 100 years ago we learned how to fly. But 2,000 years ago they were building stuff like this. All right, we're heading to Barcelona, but not on that train. That's an Iryo. We went them last year, and we'll be taking one of them back to Madrid shortly. But first we're going to Barcelona on a train that's not here yet. All right, and Linea 2, which is the one on the right there. I like the color of those red ones. Iryo, which is I go. Iryo, which is play on words. Well, that's a long train. So here we are in. There's two of them down there. Hey, now you get a room, you two. So that's the We Go. So same track, several companies. So that's a We Go. It's a private company. Though I think it's owned by somebody. Adios. So here we are in Delicias.